This video is sponsored by the Nassau Inn, Princeton.
Hi, I'm Steve, the farmer at Great Road Farm. We have over 7 acres in vegetable production. We do a farmer's market, a CSA, and we supply a lot of produce to Agricola in downtown Princeton. And this is my field hand, Andrea.
Hi.
I love being a farmer in New Jersey because it's a healthy lifestyle. You get to work outside all the time, eat healthy vegetables, and it provides for my family. Today we're going to talk about radishes. So here we have a bed of sprouting radishes. To prepare the bed, we first start with compost. So we put down a good layer of compost. Then we get out the broad fork, and we broad fork to aerate the soil and break up any clumps. At that point, we bring in the rototiller to actually incorporate all the compost into the soil. The compost helps feed the plants and make them nice and strong and nutritious. Okay, what you have here is my special blend of radish seed. It's about 6 different varieties of radishes, all mixed together. We seed across the bed just wide enough to be able to put a scuffle hoe in between so we can maintain weed control.
So this is a 3.5-inch scuffle hoe, and when we seed, we space our rows so that we have just enough room for the scuffle hoe to go between. Using a scuffle hoe is pretty easy. You go lightly on the top of the soil to aggravate the soil a little bit. That actually pulls up the weeds while they're in their white root stage. So before you even see weeds, scuffle hoeing will prevent them from coming up. Once you have weeds, then you also will be able to cut off the tops of the weeds, and that gives your radishes a chance to get more sunlight, get more nutrients from the soil. Scuffle hoeing also provides oxygen to the roots and to the plants so that they will grow healthier.
Then we like to water. So now the soil's all broken up, we put on the water, and it really makes these plants grow extremely fast. Radishes only take about 30 days to grow. That's why I love them. It's very quick.
I was thinking we planted these probably 3 weeks ago.
That's correct. We did. And right now it's about mid-April, so all the soil hasn't completely woken up yet. So they take a little bit longer in the springtime, much faster in the summer. In the summer I've seen them grow in just 20 days. The season for radishes is from spring till the end of summer, even into fall. And that's where you have your storage radishes, such as watermelon radishes, black Spanish radishes, and daikons. We have radishes from last fall that we harvested, you helped harvest, that we saved. We cut all the tops off because that allows them to save better. And then we've been giving it to the restaurant all winter long because they saved in our cooler well. Now we still have those winter radishes. We're going to be pulling these radishes, and they're going to we'll be able to provide radishes all year long. I call that a radish eclipse. Andrea, why do you like to farm?
I like it for the same reasons mostly, and you know, the other really important part to me is that if the zombie apocalypse happens in 2 years, then I'm going to know how to grow my own food. Do you have any secrets for to keep them fresh? Like, do you wrap them in?
Well, radishes are so delicious that if you're going to keep the tops on, you have to eat them right away.
Like right away.
Otherwise, the tops will suck all the moisture out of the bottom of that root after they're harvested. And that's why radishes go bad in the fridge. So when I'm at a farmer's market and I'm telling people about radishes, I tell them if you're not going to eat them this week, cut the tops off and they'll save at least a month. So what we harvested here just now are French breakfast radishes. Do you know how the French like to eat their radishes?
How?
Well, they like to saute them with some butter and eat them in the morning.
Nice. I like to eat mine just straight out of the ground. Sometimes I bother to wipe the dirt off of it, sometimes I don't. Radishes are really great because they're like one of the first things that you can harvest in the spring. You can harvest and eat and harvest and eat.
Yeah, they're great raw, fresh out of the dirt. They're also great with some butter and some salt as an afternoon snack. I also like making radish pickles. It's a lot of fun.
I cook them during the winter. I cook them the same way I would a potato. I would say the French breakfast radishes tend to be on, I think, the milder side for me. Daikons can be really, really hot. The Spanish radish is like the skin is extremely spicy,
Right.
but the inside's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
When you cook them, they tend to mellow out. So what are we growing here? I know that we've grown the radish mix.
Kind of think of radishes in two different categories. You have the fresh-eating radishes, where we grow over 12 varieties, such as French breakfast, Easter egg radishes, white icicle radishes, and there's a lot of other names like French heirlooms that we grow and Italian heirlooms. And then there's the winter radishes, which are more storage radishes, and that's where you have watermelon radishes, black Spanish radish, and then the larger radishes such as daikon, which are used for kimchi and other types of pickling. Thank you for joining us here at Great Road Farm. I hope you learned everything you wanted to know about radishes. If you want a taste of some radish, you can join us at Agricola in downtown Princeton or at the West Windsor Farmers Market on Saturday. We hope to see you
See you later.